What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rockin' the Country. Do predominantly traditional country music. The best storytelling worldwide, period. I'm doing a subscriber request today. Let's see who hit me up on this one. Oh, Shooter308. Shout out to you for this one. It's Ed Bruce's The Last Cowboy Song. I don't know it. Gotta swap my hat out. I got my Jerusalem hat. I actually got this in Jerusalem when I went to Israel about 10, 12 years ago. That was a heck of a trip. I'll tell you, if you get the chance to go to Israel, I would highly recommend it, regardless of your religion. Okay, Ed Bruce, The Last... Yeah, don't grow up to be cowboys. And here's The Last Cowboy Song. I don't know if this is a follow-up to that one.
This is the last cowboy song, the end of 100-year wars. The voices sound sad as they're singing along. Another piece of America's lost. He rides a feedlot and clerks in a market on weekends, selling tobacco and beer. And his dreams of tomorrow surrounded by fences, but he'll dream tonight of when fences weren't here.
Wow.
He blazed the trail with Lewis and Clark, and eyeball to eyeball, oh, why back down? He stood shoulder to shoulder with Travis in Texas, and rode with the 7th when Custer went down. This is the last cowboy song, the end of 100-year wars. The voices sound sad as they're singing along. Another piece of America's lost. Remington showed us how he looked on canvas, and Louis L'Amour has told us his tale.
John Wayne.
And Willie and Waylon and me sing about him, and wish to God we could have ridden his trail. This is the last. The old Chisholm Trail is covered in concrete now, and they truck them to market in 50-foot rigs. They blow by his marker, never slowing to read, like live and die was all he did.
How much? Well, I just gotta pause for a second. There's so much going on in this thing. So many names, so many references. I mean, of course, when you bring in Willie and Waylon, and then, you know, the Remington on canvas. I mean, it's encompassing. And the 100-year waltz. That's what if I knew what that was referring to, part of me was thinking about maybe it was John Wayne's life on screen, but his didn't go on that long. But it's a reference to seemingly so many. The end of Cowboys, you know, the city's encroaching, and I don't know. Let's see where it goes.
This is the last cowboy song.
That's Willie.
The end of 100-year war. Voices sound sad as they're singing along. Another piece of America's lost.
Yeah.
This is the last cowboy song, the end of 100 years.
patient here.
This is the last cowboy song,
That wailing?
the end of 100-year wars. The voices sound sad as they're singing along. Another piece of America's lost.
Yeah.
This is the last cowboy song.
You know, when you read words, when you see 3 words in a row, last cowboy song, you don't know if it's like the last cowboy song, meaning a song about the last cowboy, or is it the last cowboy song? Slight difference there, but it changes how you hear a song. Yeah, I mean, I think I had it right in the middle there without knowing all the details and pieces, but this is more about just like the Cowboys disappearing. And yeah, I mean, of course you lament. I mean, things change in this world, as we know. You know, as populations grow and homes are built, then they encroach on open land, and then in some ways that's where cowboys are. And different. Now you've got artificial intelligence, and you've got machines taking over in factories and such, and that's the way it goes. But then people get displaced, and when you've got machines now who can, that can and whatever take care of cattle, or take over certain jobs, certain lifestyles kind of disappear. But I mean, all of you, I'm sure, have heard, many of you will have heard this song. This was my first rodeo. This is my first time through it. And it's chock full of references to so many parts of cowboy and Western culture in America that's, disappearing. So I'm not rating that, because that is an homage, that is, in respect of not a particular person, as far as I know, just the cowboy, lifestyle, the cowboys, and that. And so it's a song of respect, not quite patriotic, but not anti-patriotic. And I don't rate songs that are done, as an ode or homage to someone else. So Shooter 308, shout out to you. Thank you for that, my friend. That was it's a hell of a song. It was great to hear Willie in there too. I mean, Ed, Bruce, Willie. I couldn't quite tell if that was Waylon, because, I know Waylon's voice, certainly when he's older, but when they're younger, their voices are a bit different. Willie's voice was stronger in this song than it is when he was older, but nonetheless, that may have been Waylon, but after Willie sang, it may have gone back to Ed singing. I couldn't quite tell, because it was sort of low key, so I'm going to leave it at that. That's a hell of a song. Have a great day, guys. Leave your comments, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in another video. Keep rocking the country.